Hello, my name is Dana Smith, and I am a grad student here at Greenville University. Today, I'm going to persuade you in why campus safety and our dean of students should be responsible for student conduct cases and not res life. Currently, we have policies in place that are not a great reflection of who we are as an institution, as it pertains to our students being held accountable for their actions. In the midst of our shaky policies, resident directors are faced with a dilemma of building relationships and gaining the trust of our students at the same time while being a disciplinarian. We are responsible for showing our students how to live with different people in harmony while completing conduct cases and giving sanctions to those same students. This is a tough spot to be in as a resident director, but our campus safety and dean of students, they have the skills and experience to handle conduct cases and continue being the disciplinarian and leave the relationship and community building to the resident directors such as myself. There are two main reasons to shift conduct cases and duties over to campus safety and to our dean of students. One, students need more accountability, and two, as believers, it is our job to be defenders of the faith and lift our students to a standard that God calls us to walk in. Number one, accountability. Our students are not freshmen in high school. They understand the difference between what's right and what's wrong. A rule that is to be followed, and policies that are in place for purposes of structure, development of persons, and order. Accountability is necessary to students to prepare for what the real world is like, where they will be held accountable for their actions and decisions. This new project change is to write policies to hold students accountable to their actions rather than allowing them to abuse the grace that they have been given. That they understand that they are responsible for their actions on and off campus and should be held to a standard. And our second reason is because of community. This change is necessary and it should be shifted over, duty should be shifted over to our campus safety officers and our dean of students because of community. As an RD like myself, it is our job to build relationships with our students, as I previously just mentioned, and to create an environment that is conducive for safety and harmony. It is impossible to build relationships, healthy relationships with students, build their trust, and teach them how to live in harmony with one another and be the disciplinarian. Our campus safety officers and the dean of students are the disciplinarians and are in charge of safety, behavioral misconduct, and other duties. Building community for them is order and making sure students and faculty and staff are behaving in a way that reflects God and not being a nuisance or a disturbance to our community. Moving forward, the resources that this shift will take or this change will take is not much, but it will vary. The cost varies depending on hiring new campus safety officers and spreading out cases amongst our officers. We will begin to train them and coach them up into what it means to be the disciplinarian, uphold policy, and show our students what it means to uphold policy. The time that it will take, resident directors will collaborate with campus safety officers and the dean of students to write new policies and rewrite old ones to match our vision and scripture in which our foundation that our university was found upon. This will take about 2 months' time to solidify policies and formulating new ways to communicate to our policies to our student body. The change is necessary because the RDs are skilled in conflict resolution and mediation, and to assist students in resolving disputes and misunderstandings. Policies are in place to communicate to those in our community or those who are curious who we are to the core. We are a Christian Free Methodist institution, serving the Lord in our work, lives, and soul. Our policies and how we hold our students to the standard that God holds us is how we show love to our students and honor God. Campus safety and the personnel are trained primarily in law enforcement and emergency responses. They can operate in due process and ensure fairness. By being a third party, they're able to be fair and be separate from the RDs who live with these students, who know these students, who understand these students, and have relationship with them. Our Dean of Students can focus on conduct through our student learning outcomes and can aim to educate our students about the responsibilities and the impact that their decisions have on the larger community. I really hope that this presentation has convinced you or persuaded you of why it is important that we transition our conduct cases and how we process these things, and we transition them over from Res Life to our campus safety and our office or our Dean of Students. It's necessary that our resident directors focus on building relationship and showing our students how to live in harmony with different individuals, and allow our campus safety and Dean of Students to handle our conduct and the disciplinary portions of our student behaviors, and to not intertwine the two. Thank you.